Okay, so Guild Wars 2 is an MMO that makes having alternate characters really, really easy. And me specifically, I have 16 characters. But to go the extra mile, 13 of those characters that I personally have, they're NPC replicas within the game. So you might know some of these characters that I have. Let me show you guys my collection. First off, we have my main character in the game. I made him on August 25th, I believe, 2012. I've played this character in every single expansion. You'll probably see me playing this character within End of Dragons. My second character I ever made was a Char Warrior, and he didn't look like this at first. I actually used a makeover kit to transform him into the original Rytlock when he was a warrior in the base game. He's even complete with the sword Sohathon. It took me a long time to actually get this sword from playing a little bit of Guild Wars 1. I actually played Guild Wars 2 first, and then I jumped into Guild Wars 1. So I'm very happy I have this sword. I think it completes his look entirely. The next character I have is the simp for the Queen of Caithe, Logan Thackeray. I think his new outfit that he has within the new living story is trash. I like this classic outfit. He uses a sword in some instances, and then in other missions that you play, he's using a mace and a shield. So I don't know really what to run with him. I just have a mace equipped right now because it's more guardian based. I can do more healing and blocking with the mace. I like this character a lot. I can't get his face to look entirely like Logan. He's still fun to play on. Next character I have is Caithe. I really enjoyed making Caithe. It took a really long time to get the right dyes. And to be honest with you, I don't really think I have the dyes entirely accurate, but it's as close as I can get it to be. Whenever you make an NPC replica, you can't get the same facial features. Sometimes you can't get specific like skin color or armor dyes for the character. Like they try to make them specific, but you can get them to look very similar, which I think I did quite well with Caithe, Logan, and Rytlock. The next NPC replica I have is Eir Stegalkin from Destiny's Edge. And Eir wouldn't be complete without Garm, her pet wolf. So for my ranger, I have the pet wolf, of course. Can you guys tell which one is my character and which one is the original Eir? Wow, it's so cool how similar they look. It took a lot of time to do it. Like, there's a lot of comparison looking at this photo, looking back at the character creation, making sure the armor dyes are correct. But nonetheless, I think Eir Stegalkin is pretty spot on. All right, Zojja annoys me, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain why. I cannot get the exact skin color for Zojja. I just cannot do it. It's not possible whatsoever. I'll go ahead and show you guys. We went back in time to make this comparison. As you can see, her skin color is a bit more tan than my character's skin color. And now that I look at it, her eyes are not the right color either. This is a perfect tactic in order to make sure your character is exactly like the NPC. And come to think of it, if I even compare the height, like my character's not the same height. Like maybe she can be a bit taller. So let's step away from the Guild of Destiny's Edge and let's go into a little different territory. That's right, everyone's favorite.
Commander, a word.
This character was really fun to make because I wanted to have a Reaper with a great sword. And I got this skin, the Khalidbog skin, which is the specific weapon that this character uses. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm such a nerd right now. And this character has a pretty good name to go along with it. Marshal of the Pact. What can I say? I'm quite proud of my Trahearne replica. Let's go ahead and move to a favorite of mine, Mr. Leftpaw himself, Tybalt. You know, I do truly miss this character. It would be nice to see him in the game again. Of course, I had to give him his signature rifle, and I gotta give him a good name and a good title. We have Tybalt Leftpaw, and the best title to go along with Tybalt is Good Apple. It's perfect. This character is like chef's kiss. Okay, I do like this character too. Maybe not many people will know who this is, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. So maybe her weapon will be a better clue to tell who this character is. Do you know? Huh? Do you still need a better hint? All right, hold on. Maybe this helps you. This character is Belinda Delaqua, and spoiler alert, she does pass away in the story. I gotta make sure I give her a good name of Deceased Delaqua. Okay, yeah, it is a cheesy name, but it fits the character, and I'm quite happy to have a greatsword warrior to use on my account. Some of you may have seen this character already. I made an older video about Wooden Potatoes, his reaction to this specific NPC replica. So a lot of people might say that Rytlock is a Revenant, and I would say yes, he is, but I would go a step further and say that he's a Herald. And there is an instance in Heart of Thorns where he is using these skills, where there's the Herald, like, boon abilities at the bottom of his character. So I would say he's he's actually a herald. You can argue with me in the comment section below if you want to. Another thing I'd like to ask is, do you think he looks better with the bandana on so that his eyes are covered? Like, this is like Heart of Thorns version of Rytlock, but maybe, I don't know, the Icebrood Saga version of him without his bandana looks good too. Okay, let's go ahead and move into some villains. I do have a little bit of villains, not as many as I do the heroes in the game, but this is one of the first ones I recently made because I finally got his sword to drop within Dragonstorm. This character comes from everyone's favorite content within Guild Wars 2, the Icebrood Saga. It's none other than Ryland Steelcacther, and he's wielding his iconic Frost Saw great sword. This was really hard to come by. I was super excited when I got this drop within Dragonstorm, and I know some people might say that he's probably a warrior, but I already have a warrior, so I went ahead and made him a guardian, and it's cool. He's got this blue aura. I think it fits him because he's a part of the Icebrood. And to top it all off, his secondary weapon is Eir's legacy bow. I really put a lot of thought into this character, so I'm very proud of him. I don't think many people have a replica Ryland, specifically because you have to have these boots to complete his outfit. They're called the Heritage Boots. You get them from playing Guild Wars 1, and getting this sword to drop is like insanely difficult. I was trying to get an Ascended weapon box, but I got this instead, so I was like, all right, I'll make a replica of this character. You might know who this character is, maybe you don't. This is so cool that I have this character. She is my only Mesmer character. It's Faolain. She's the partner of Caithe, and she's in charge of the Nightmare Court. If you played the Twilight Arbor dungeon, you know exactly who this character is. And if you've played Heart of Thorns, you may know that this character does something really bad to another character, which we won't talk about. I'm going to be honest with you, the hardest types of NPC characters to make within the game are Sylvari characters. You got to make sure you get their glow color right, what kind of skin patterns they have. Like humans, it's really simple. You can look at them and be like, oh, okay, yeah, they have this hair color, they have this beard, they have this kind of armor dye. I think Sylvari, you have to make a tree, and making trees are very difficult within this game, specifically if you want to clone another character. If anyone has watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, this character has similar hairstyle to Sokka within that series. This is Kudu. He's in charge of the Inquest. He was really fun to make. I want to make a version of him that is all the Kralkatoric version where he's like totally corrupted. His class is an engineer, but in order to wear this light armor set, you have to be a light profession. So I went ahead and took my Necromancer, who was an Asura. I rarely played this character, and I transformed them to look like Kudu. I'm very happy with how it turned out. As you can tell, he has the name Kudu, like Mountain Dew. If you played back in the day within 2013, I think 2014 as well, maybe, you know who this character is. So this character, I have her in her like armor style when she's attacking Lion's Arch. Of course, I can go ahead and put on the helmet, but her hair doesn't show, and in the original battle on Lion's Arch, her hair sticks out on her helmet. I can't do that actually with this character, which is a shame. So I actually have a preset where she's wearing her normal armor with the rifle. This is the first appearance that she has within the game, and a lot of people know her by this version. So of course I have this outfit as well for her. I have a good name for her as well. It goes with the title that I have with this character, Hero of Lion's Arch. This is a little bonus thing for you guys. They're not characters within Guild Wars 2. They're characters I created from other series or movies. This one is from Lord of the Rings. Wait a second, you're telling me you don't know who this character is? Well, come on, guys. It's obvious. It's Gandalf the Wise. You shall not pass! I don't actually have a male Norn character within my account, so I went ahead and created Gandalf the Grey. I mean, yeah, I could create Bram, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like Bram. I gotta find a nice Elementalist build that has staff within their set, so I'm still searching for one. I don't know what to do with Gandalf, but he's on my account nonetheless. This character I actually made fairly recently. I don't actually play League of Legends, but I did watch the Arcane series on Netflix. It's really good. Season 1 I can highly recommend to anyone. While I wait for Season 2 to come out within the show, I can run around the game as Jinx within Guild Wars 2. It's so cool to see another character from a different video game series within the game. I saw another person create Jinx, but they didn't have these heritage pants to go along with it, and I think it completes her character quite well. So these are all the replica characters that I have within my account. If you guys have a challenge for me, like if there's a specific NPC character you'd like to see me create, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to have a challenge. I know there are some characters you can't create because there are specific skins you can't have, but I'm more than happy to give it my best shot in order to create these characters that you guys are looking forward to seeing. Thanks so much for watching another Guild Wars video. And as always, stay hydrated, gamers.